Okay, greetings everyone. Welcome to Gerard, Black in the Philippines with the Truth. I thank all my subscribers, my listeners. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Well, right now I'm in a printing shop where I have all my photos printed. You know, whenever I photograph people, I like to give them a copy of my work because I consider myself like Johnny Appleseed. I want to put a piece of me in everybody's home. And right now I'm having some photos printed. One interesting thing about one of the photos I'm going to be printing is that it was at my son's achievement day, a day of excellence. And I don't know if you can recall the video, but there was one old guy, and I guess it might have been his grandson, who received the award. And I instantly wanted to take a picture because everybody else had people coming in front of the stage to take pictures of them, to cheer them on and what have you. And I felt kind of sad, and this Lolo, which means grandfather, took the time to come to his grandson's award show. So I figured the least I can do is to take a picture of it, take a picture of the two of them, and give them a copy in 8x10. And you're going to see it. Okay, the next one will be one of a friend of mine and his newborn son. I took a picture of them, and you're going to see that one too. And then, of course, the group shot at my wedding with me and his sisters. I wanted to give a big group shot to her family, so this way they'll have a photograph. Also, there's 5. I can't remember the other one, but anyway, this is where I am at now. Kind of give me an idea of where I'm at. This is the printing shop where I'm at. This is Sherry. Shelly. She is the master printer. Hello, Sherry. She's the one who prints my pictures. Sherry, what's the name of this shop?
Cabalias Bookstore.
Huh? Okay. She's shy. But as you can see, oh yeah, I remember it too because I did have to take a peek of it. One of them is of Jack, and the other one is of Sam, who are Dirt and Maylin's kids. So I decided to give them a picture of them, from the wedding. So you see, I'm in downtown Dumaguete. You kind of see. I'm on the main street here, the drag. It's a little noisy, and then once I get the pictures here, then what I do is I take them across the street to this place here, Mr. Drive, and I buy frames for them and put them in 8x10 frames. So I will show you the finished product. Okay, so let me go back inside. She might be about finished, and I'll be right back. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that little interlude. I want to throw a couple of more things in here because, unfortunately, Murphy's Law, what can go wrong will, and if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. We went to the frame store, and we bought these 8x10 frames. I knew there was going to be a problem with them because, number one, if you look closely, it has this border around it. And I knew fitting the 8x10s in it was going to be tight, but because the last frames we got, they were 8.5 by 11. 8.5 will allow the picture to float inside of it, and you can size it easily. But they didn't have the hookup, the stands and all that. So we decided to go over the stands, knowing that there may be a problem. So we're going to take the stands back, the frames back, and get some more. Now, what I want to point to you real quick is that this is the picture I was telling you, because I did tell you I was going to show you the pictures. This is a picture here. Let's see if I can get it and without the glare. The best way I can. Okay, you get an idea. This is a picture of Mia's family from the wedding. This is all her sisters. She has 6 sisters. One of them was not able to attend because she's in Manila, but you can get an idea. of the group shot that was taken at the wedding. The funny thing is, when I was at the printer, the woman asked me, said, "Is that her husband?" And I said, "No, that's her father." So we got a good laugh out of that. No, that's her father. That's not because the groom was no. The figure every group shot has to. Whenever you see the wife, you had to see the groom. And this shot here is one of my dearest nieces. You're gonna see a video coming up with her brother, with our other sister. But this is Sam. Now, keep in mind that I did not take these pictures, but understand this, that I cropped them and color correct them. Now, the photographer's name is on the side, so if you happen to see this picture, you'll see the photographer's name. I don't feel it's necessary to give him a shout out here. But anyway, the one thing that made me a good black and white printer and the most sought after printer in Hollywood was because I can see the picture within the picture. I can crop it down to really bring out what it was of the photographer's intention when he took the picture. Now, some people might say, "Damn, that's pretty gauche. A photographer take a picture and you recrop it." Yes, because sometimes, and when you're taking a picture, a lot of people take pictures and there's a lot of space up here over their head. Let me give you a quick lesson, as my daughter would. Geo Goodrich. There's a lot of space up here, so you always want to bring the top of the frame down close to the head, and you always want to bring the sides in close to the body or close to the main meat of your image. The reason being is because the eye wanders. When I look at a photograph, when an eye looks at a photograph, it'll look everywhere, and if there's a lot of space over above the top of the head, well, the eye will utilize that time to look at unnecessary things. So by cropping it and bringing it down and bringing it in, you keep the eye focused on the main part of the image that you're trying to draw attention to. So that's why cropping is so important. So most of my pictures that I do, as you notice, I will crop them down. Even in the pictures I post here on my YouTube channel before I show a video. This is her brother Jack. Jack is he is quite a young man. He's very intelligent. We all anticipate him doing great things in life. So this is Jack, her brother. So I wanted those two to have mementos from the wedding because they mean so much to me. Now, this photograph here, I was telling you about, this is a photograph of a friend and her newborn baby. Like I said, I always like people to have a photograph of me in their home because I'm a photographer. When I take pictures, it's one thing if I see them, but it's really appreciated by the person who's in the photograph, I would think. But my most cherished picture is this one here, the one I told you about from the beginning. On the Day of Excellence, if you look at that video, you'll see kids getting rewards, and they are supported by their families. And their families come, and the families stand at the stage, and there's another family member taking pictures who are with him. Well, this young man didn't have anybody, standing in front taking pictures of him. But his Lolo, his looked like his grandfather, came out and supported him, and I thought that was so touching that I wanted to do something special, not for the young man, but for the Lolo, for the grandfather, to let him know that not only I'm sure that the grandson is appreciative of him coming out, but also I recognize and appreciate him coming out and support that young man, because he was doing good things and was part of the higher percentage of learners in the school. Now, for whatever reason, no one else came, only gods know that, people work, people are just not available sometimes, but he found the time to come and support his grandfather, and I wanted to do something special for him. Okay, so right now, I'm gonna tell you this, when you're in my life, you're in my life forever. And I'm just going to give a special shout out to Mai, because today's Mai's birthday, and I won't be able to attend her birthday party, but she knows I am there with her. Okay, so with that, you know what's next. Okay, I'm visiting some old friends, and I want you to meet them. And but before I were to do, I'm going to tell you about the journey coming up. Unbelievable. The path. I'm going to try to videotape it on the way out. But right now, I want to introduce you to a very, very special friend of mine. I've known her for a long time since I've been in Dumaguete, and her name is Susan. Susan, come here, Susan.
Yeah.
Come on here, Susan. This is Susan. She's one of my most dearest friends. She had a store. You know, I meet her family. And she helped me. Susan, if you remember, I told you a story that I used to sit at my friend's store and I used to watch the girls. Remember with Helen? I used to sit and watch the girls.
It is very cute.
Yeah, yeah. So Susan, so how have you been? How have you been? Okay, na?
Huh?
Kamusta
How
daw,
have you been?
kamusta?
Okay, I'm okay.
Yeah. So you don't have your store no more.
Yeah, because broken. The
Pero,
rope is broken.
Oh yeah.
That's why I cannot open
Okay. Okay.
and find money.
Uh, well, you know.
I have borrowed money.
Not supposed to put that on there. Oh my God! I come to say hello. It's going to cost me a fortune. But anyway, so yeah, Susan had a daughter. That when I met Susan, I went and had dinner with her daughter, and you know, at that time I was looking for somebody to marry. So uh, I met her daughter. Her daughter name is Mai Mai. Mai Mai, come here, Mai Mai.
My.
This is Mai Mai. This is Mai Mai. She just had a baby. Yes, how was it?
I think it's very nice feeling because I have a son now.
Yeah. Look at you. You're so punchy.
I'm getting fat.
Yeah, but you'll lose it all. Running behind that boy, you're going to lose it. So what about the father? The father is overseas. What does he do?
I work as motorman.
Uh,
A motorman in a cruise ship.
oh, a motorman on a cruise ship. Oh, that's good. So how long is he out at sea?
I think 3 to 4 months.
3 to 4 months? Oh, okay. Okay, tell us about your son. What's his name?
His name is Napster and
Is what?
Napster.
Napster.
Yeah. He live in Davao, but he went.
Don't they look alike? Look at it. They look alike.
yeah.
Go ahead.
He went to aviation school here, and they live here now. So he's from Togtugan.
No, how far is that from here?
Here only in
The
Sigula,
next
no?
barangay here.
Oh, okay.
Uh, uh.
Oh, he's from there?
Mm-mm.
Very good. Did you go to school with him or something? Or?
No,
How old is he?
he's 28 years old.
Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 23 years old.
Okay, so that's a good age. That's good. I thought you might tell me he's like 40, something like that.
No.
That's good. So what you were going to go into the military one time. You had some plans to do some things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what?
But I'm last year, I think 2021, last year 2021 or yeah 2021, I went to Bai City to take exam there, military exam, and I got passed. So life changed.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I had a baby, so I stopped going to. Well, I was called by my, I don't know, I forgot his name. I was called by one military there that I should report to Tanhai
Mhm.
so that I can enter the military, and I stopped
Boot camp.
because I stopped because I'm pregnant.
Yeah, pregnant will put a hold on a lot of things. It would stop a lot of things being pregnant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, My is part of the Three Amigos. She had two other girlfriends, and one of them has happened to be here today. Michelle, Monique. Hi there, Monique. Come on out here, Monique.
Hi.
Come out here, Monique. Sit over here, Monique. Monique is part of the Three Amigos. It was My, Monique, and what's the other one's name? Alexa. And
Hi.
Honey.
oh yeah.
Honey.
Come on over here and get him out. Why don't you just wait? I was going to get to it. Oh boy, so
My daughter.
yeah. Okay. So Monique. So what are you doing? Now, I'm saying about every time I would see the three of them, I would ask them each, "Will you marry me? Will you marry me?" But Monique, so tell everybody what you're doing these days.
I'm actually still working with the call center here in Sibulan.
Okay.
I've been working for around about 3 years now.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, do you have any plans for the future? Do you plan? Are you looking for a husband?
I'm not yet looking for a husband.
You
Not
have,
yet.
you have a boyfriend?
No, I don't have
Oh, okay. But you will date a foreigner?
Maybe
So
someday.
yes,
I'm open.
These are questions that you guys want to know, right? You want to know if Monique would marry a foreigner? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So how's your family doing?
Been good, but I'm really busy and I keep myself busy all the time. I'd like to go back to school maybe someday.
And study what? What was your major when you were in school?
I was taking up social science in Nursery.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's actually free. We have no tuition fee, but as of now, they're only limiting students because of the free education.
So I haven't seen much of you since COVID. So how did you get through COVID? How did COVID affect you? Was it hard or
It was very hard.
very hard?
Yeah, it was hard, and but we tried to cope up with the situation, and we opened up a store in one of our small markets in Bulok, and then yeah, it was successful.
Good. Okay, so what advice would you give someone about following their dreams and their goals? What advice would you give someone about following their dreams and their goals?
You just have to keep on dreaming and let your dreams scare you. If it's not scaring you, then it's not big enough.
Ah, there you go. I like that. That's scary. It's not big enough. And what about you? I know you had dreams, but what's your advice?
I think they should be strong and keep going. Nothing's gonna stop you. It's only challenge.
Okay. And we were joined by. Tell about your name.
Tony. I'm Tony Ware.
Tony Ware.
It's my dad.
Oh,
my daughter.
yeah.
I'm a businessman.
Did you know I was trying to marry your daughter? Did you? No. So you're a businessman, Tony, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
He owns the business that I was referring to.
Okay. So your sorry store, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Vegetable and
Oh,
fruit
vegetable.
and vegetables.
right here, right on that strip right there.
Huh?
Yes.
See with Lucy?
Yeah.
Lucy,
Lucy.
oh,
Lucy.
yeah,
Lucy.
Lucy.
You're on the same street with Lucy?
Yes.
Okay, we're not going to say much, but okay. I know where your store is at, and I know Lucy, yes. Yeah, she's a good friend of ours. We usually stop and see him whenever we leave Dumageddon. Yeah. So how's the vegetable business going?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yes.
So Tony, what advice would you give someone? Because you're in the Philippines and it's different. You have to work hard. You have to be creative and inventive to be able to make money. It's not like you can just go get a job and be able to afford. You have to be creative. So what advice would you give someone about trying to get a business or what? If I'm yeah.
Advice.
Yeah.
Advice. Yes. To become a strong
Resourceful.
and yeah,
Successful.
to be a successful and to become like governor.
Be a governor? No, don't be governor.
That job.
Anyway, we want to send our prayers out to the governor of Dumagetti. In case you don't know, he was assassinated here last week. So we want to send our prayers out to the family of the governor, right? But Mia just showed me that there were also some other fatalities in that assassination. But Tony, people always ask me, Gerard, what kind of business? If I want to invest money, I want to invest money in the Philippines. What suggestion would you give a foreigner who wants to invest in the Philippines? I mean, pigs. I mean, people say buy a pig. No, pigs is, what?
The message is you have a store in a market, and then you make a what do you call it? No?
Like
Apartment. Yes, apartment is the best. Also here,
And I think
restaurant.
I'm sorry. Are you talking about like building a house and have units?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You have to, because there are many
But see-
students nowadays.
Yeah, but see, that's hard. You have to be married to be able to do that because you can't
Yes.
because
You
you
can't
can't buy
own
land.
property.
Yeah, can't own property like this. But if you're married,
Filipina.
for the Filipino, that would be a good investment to get apartments and all that stuff to build all like that. Okay, now suppose you're single, Tony. What would you suggest?
I think you should also have to choose your partner. If you'd like to date a Filipina, you have to choose the wise Filipina. You have to look for a Filipina that would support your dreams. Of course, business is very risky.
Yes, it is.
Yes, and you have to study the place, the town where you like to start your business, of course, to check if your plans are fitted on that place or certain the people as well. So I would suggest that you choose the best partner if you'd like to start a business here. And of course, you have to marry the one that you love.
Well, that's important finding a partner because you also need to be able to speak the language, and you gotta have
I see.
somebody to be able to
Yes.
translate the
Language
language for you because you can't come here and don't speak the language and expect to do business.
Yes.
And here is the star of the day. Come on, bring him out, Susan. This is my baby,
Abyss.
Avis. Look, 2 years old and already can make a fist. 2 years old. Wow.
2 months.
Go, man.
Okay, Tony. Thanks, Tony.
Bye bye.
Okay, we see. Wait, are you leaving?
Now
Yeah.
I go
Leaving.
to market.
He's going to the market.
okay.
Tell it. Bye bye.
Leave breadcrumbs so we can get out.
Ay, Nick, Ning, it's not the
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So we can stop right now because I was going to go inside and meet the baby, but since the baby came out, we can stop here. Okay. You're watching Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. Is there anything else you want to say? These are my dearest friends. There. Okay. So anything you want to say before we go?
Thank you, and please support Gerard's page. Hit
Ah.
like and subscribe.
Listen to them go. Okay. Remember, dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action. Never disrespect the elder who's pulling someone out. And sometimes you're the only one to see a vision. And the best revenge in life is to live good. Are we living good today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
And we
we
hope
are.
you are too. And if you're lucky enough to have a woman like Ali Woodson, former lead singer of Temptation once sung, treat her like a lady. And ladies, if you're lucky enough to have a good man like me, never say no. Make him feel like a king. And I always love you more. We'll talk to you later. Let me go in here and break myself. I'll talk to you later. Peace. And I want to thank Mia on the camera. Mia, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, can we throw him a kiss? Come on. Ah. Before I go, let me throw this in. Again, happy birthday, my. And you know something, the wonderful thing about having young people around is that they can always teach you something new. I learned tonight or today that you have to watch the commercials on a person's YouTube channel before they get paid. I said, what? They said, yeah, that's how you get paid. You have to watch the commercials. I said, I didn't know that. So not only watch, subscribe, ring the bell, share, and like, but watch the commercials. Please. I'll always love you more. Again, thank you, girls.